The CEO and the Shepherd, integrating corporate excellence with biblical leadership. Modern leadership faces a fundamental tension. The corporate model emphasizes strategy, results, and competitive advantage, while biblical leadership centers on humility, service, and eternal purpose. Rather than choosing between these approaches, the most effective leaders integrate both. Two leadership paradigms. The corporate CEO commands boardrooms with calculated decisions measured against quantifiable metrics. Success is public, ambition drives innovation, and strategic thinking transforms industries. This model values excellence, accountability, and clear systems that enable people to reach their full potential. The biblical shepherd walks among the flock, prioritizing relationships over reports and well-being over profit margins. This leader serves rather than dominates, measures success by individual flourishing, and leads from a posture of humility. Jesus exemplified this by washing his disciples' feet, declaring that whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant. When leadership models fail, corporate leadership falters when the bottom line becomes the only line, when people become resources to manage rather than humans to value. Brilliant strategists who can't read the room may reach the summit only to find themselves alone. Biblical language can also mask corporate ambition. Using spiritual terminology while building personal platforms is corporate leadership in religious clothing. The tools don't determine the outcome, the heart does. The integration framework. These models aren't opposites but complements. Both value accountability, strategic thinking, and integrity. The difference lies in ultimate purpose and motivation. Establish your foundation. Root your why in biblical truth and service to God. This foundation filters every decision, keeping you anchored when storms come. Use corporate tools for kingdom purposes. Strategic planning demonstrates wise stewardship, not worldliness. Create clear goals and measure progress, but measure what matters eternally. Being disorganized isn't humble, it's poor stewardship. Maintain a servant's heart. This distinguishes ministry from manipulation. The same techniques can empower or exploit depending on whether you lead to serve or be served. Balance results with relationships. Outcomes matter. Jesus expected results from his disciples, but he never sacrificed people for outcomes. Ask, will achieving this result develop or damage those involved? Lead with confidence and humility. Be confident in God's calling, humble about your abilities. Acknowledge that success flows from gifts God gave you and opportunities he provided. Practical integration. In hiring, evaluate both competency and character, asking not just can they do the job, but will this help them become who God created them to be? In conflict, address both the problem and the relationship, understanding that unresolved relational issues create operational problems. In planning, pursue ambitious, faith-stretching goals while remaining grounded in wisdom. The heart of the matter. The real difference isn't about techniques but orientation. You can use business principles while serving God and people. Conversely, spiritual language means nothing if your heart pursues personal platform over purpose. Your heart reveals itself in small decisions. How you treat those who can do nothing for you, what you do when no one watches, whether you take credit or give it away. The path forward. Integrated leadership means running organizations with excellent systems while keeping relationships central. It means pursuing excellence without sacrificing integrity, achieving results without compromising character. This requires courage because it's countercultural. The corporate world may view servant leadership as weakness. The religious world may question strategic focus. You'll be misunderstood from both sides. But world-changing leaders refuse to be confined by conventional categories. The call. We need leaders who can navigate boardrooms and prayer meetings with equal fluency, who build organizations that are excellent and ethical, profitable and purposeful, strategic and spiritual, who understand that loving God with your whole being includes bringing your best strategic thinking, and loving your neighbor includes creating systems that serve them well. The world watches to see if you can succeed without selling your soul, if servant leadership works in reality, if you can be both powerful and humble, both CEO and shepherd. Every decision is an opportunity to integrate rather than compartmentalize. Every interaction demonstrates what integrated leadership looks like under pressure. The CEO and the shepherd don't have to be different people. They can be the same leader, operating from a framework that honors both excellence and humility, results and relationships, strategy and service, power and purpose. The question isn't which model to choose. but whether you'll have the courage to integrate both and become the complete leader you're called to be. For a deeper dive into integrating practical life skills with spiritual growth, and for a comprehensive framework that bridges corporate excellence with biblical truth, explore Unchained Potential to Rise Above by Dr. Arlen K. Parham. This isn't just a book, it's a practical guide for leaders who refuse to settle for either slash, or when they can embrace both slash and. Available on Amazon and wherever books are sold.